Warning. Rogan simulation. Rogan simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
We're in. Welcome to Johnny Woodard Presents Broken Simulation starring Johnny Woodard. Are we live, Johnny? Are we live?
Let me confirm. Yeah, I believe we are.
Are we in it? Are we in it to win it?
We're knees deep.
Yeah, we're knees deep. Welcome where the bangers bang. The first of hopefully many Broken Sims live. We're in it, guys. Welcome to the first ever live Broken Sim where you're going to get to hear Johnny do ads now. Not just Sam doing ads poorly on Cash Daddies. Johnny, how are you? You're in it.
I didn't know you wanted me to do that ad read. I will pull it up later. I'm great. I'm so... we can say fuck now. We're just on Twitter.
Yeah, we're just on Twitter, dude. We're dangerous.
I'm so fucking happy the election's about to be over with, dude.
Oh,
I
dude.
still have my North Carolina phone number, and I'm getting so many texts. They text you now for the election.
Yeah, it's so annoying. And you're like, who gave you my number?
I don't know. Yeah.
You know?
I'm sure I clicked an email when I signed up for Apple's terms of service or something, and now I'm getting fucking bombarded by
So I ended up
BJ
lose
Gibson.
Jay Gomez for TJ Miller's number. Because I wanted to have, if TJ Miller's in town, I wanted to see if he wanted to do Comedy Chaos on Tuesday.
Obviously.
He sent to me, I sent one tweet, one text to TJ Miller. Did I hear back from him? No. You know what? I'm not going to text him again. I'm not going to be like these ridiculous politicians who just keep texting me without telling me how they got my number.
That's a good, you know what? They should lead all of these like, hey, this is Kamala, sorry. Kamala.
Who are you apologizing to?
The one guy who hates it that we
The
say
one
wrong.
guy who said he's never listening again.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him back.
Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out.
Hey, this is Kamala. Got your number from your buddy Billy from back home. Just wanted to tell you to come out. You know, if they started it that way, I might actually read
Your
text.
mom said I could text you. What if it said that? Hey, it's Kamala. Your mom said I could text you. Would you be like, oh, what? And what if it was really Kamala? It's like, dude, I need this one vote really bad.
I would be like, can I see your tits? And then I'll consider it.
Would you want to see her? Would you vote for Kamala if you could see her tits?
Absolutely.
Do you think she has a fat rack?
I don't care. I'd still want any titties.
What do you think is better, her rack or her ass?
Probably her ass.
Yeah.
Matthew Rife, does Rife Technology. He was commenting about you doing a transitioning, and he was saying that he'd still want to see your titties if you did. And I replied to him, you always want to see the tits, no matter whose they are.
Really?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So you want to see trans titties?
Even from
I think they're the worst. That's got to be the worst part.
Well, no, because it's not a sexual curiosity at that point, though. It's a scientific curiosity.
Okay, so you're looking from a laboratory kind of like data thing.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Wait. So you'd rather see the dick than the titties?
I don't want to see any.
You said that was the least interesting part, though.
Well, because I'll tell you why. Because when you see these pictures of people transitioning on Twitter, they always have these giant
Scars.
scalpel.
Yeah.
I saw a guy went as his Halloween thing. He just put scars on it under his thing.
No.
Yeah, Johnny.
But wait, those are for people
Johnny,
who have had
are you being homophobic with me?
No, I think
You're like, oh, you look at, are you judging?
I think that's transphobic, Sam.
So hold on. If you're transphobic, you're pretty much homophobic too, right?
Okay.
That's a double banger.
Yeah.
That's a double banger, bro.
Don't slur me.
I'm not gonna slur you, John. What was I gonna say before you started going off on your love of trans? What was that about?
We were talking about the election and how I'm getting blown up by text messages, and how they inappropriately message me without saying who they got my number from.
Yeah, it's just rude, dude.
So many.
Listen. We need to get back to social contracts where we all agree to chill, in public, chill out. Okay. Don't walk your boyfriend as a dog through the food court. Okay. Don't do it. Keep that at home.
Please.
We don't need to see it.
Please don't do it.
All right. We don't need to see it. We don't need to see, any of that stuff.
I don't need to explain that to my nephew. You know what I mean?
We don't need you to whip out. Listen, dude, you and I love titties, right? Everyone loves
course.
titties. We love seeing titties. But guess what? I don't need to see titties everywhere, Johnny.
No.
I'm going to make a stance, okay? I don't need to see titties at Jamba Juice, all right? I'm here to get my smoothie, get in, get out, get some nutrients, try to make up for all the damage I've done in my life. Do a booster, okay? Give me a booster.
You
some
trust Jamba
immunity.
Juice? Yeah.
Well, yeah, dude. Again, I'm going in the Jamba Juice. I'm hearing all the songs I used to do drugs to. They're playing it right in the lobby. Alice in Chains. Oh, playing the Here Comes the Rooster, dude. I'm like, oh, I used to get
That's a
so
good
high
song,
to that.
yeah.
It's a great song. But now my drug songs, again, are corporate songs.
That's sad, dude. I saw Tom Morello on Twitter tweeting on the anniversary of Battle of LA, you know?
Oh,
And, I mean, what? I mean, we lost the Battle of LA,
Yeah,
obviously. I mean,
we lost the battle. How long till we hear NWA in elevators? You know, that's like, we're going to get so extreme. Everything else is getting extreme except for comedy. Comedy's the only thing that's getting blander and blander and blander and blander. So lots going on, Johnny. My world is starting to change a little bit. Johnny brought this up. You know, and we talked about this. Daddy had a nice little run. I did
yes.
I did an Instagram live on it, but I'll tell you here right now, Daddy had a nice little run because Daddy went,
What are you looking at there? What is this?
Daddy went, Kill Tony,
It's crazy.
Joe Rogan, the Joe Rogan Experience, Adam Carolla, Jimmy Dore. That's a nice little run.
Yeah.
Drum roll, please. Okay.
I don't have a drum roll.
Just do drum roll on the table, please, Johnny. There we go. Drum roll, please. Johnny, will you please let our listeners know, please, how many subscribers did we get on YouTube?
235.
Wah, wah,
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Hold on.
Yeah.
And I can show you why. If you want to see why we got no
But we got no
subscribers.
subscriptions.
Think about it. Millions of people have heard that Rogan episode. Surely.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
The Rogan episode has like more than 700,000 on YouTube. So
Yes.
it's certainly been heard by probably millions
and
of
the
people.
Kill Tony has 2.2 million,
That's insanity.
which is insane, right?
Here's why people aren't discovering it though. It's because we have to explain briefly, we have a backup channel
By
in
the
case
way,
this
Johnny,
channel
I
ever
didn't
goes
even
down.
say that I met one of the Brady Bunch.
Oh, really? Wow.
She's like the youngest one.
on Adam Carolla's show.
Yes, look it up, Susan Olsen. I was like,
Okay.
holy shit,
That's cool, dude.
because I was a kid when that was on.
Yeah, it was on replay.
And I used to love to try to look up their skirts. That was my big thing.
even back then. Huh?
Yeah. Still today, dude, if you see a hot chick and she's wearing a skirt and you can see her underwear, I don't know why. That's the hottest thing ever. It's hotter than if she's not wearing underwear. I'm going to be honest with you.
That's true. Absolutely. That is true.
I would rather see underwear than not see underwear.
Yeah, it's
and
weird,
I think
right?
it's like, ooh, dangerous.
Yeah. It's
Ooh.
probably what, if you like live in the Middle East, you know, in one of these restrictive countries, it's like seeing a little ankle. or
Johnny,
something,
did you see how that Iranian chick walked around with just like the short shorts on, and the moral police came and got her?
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
And it's like, listen, dude.
So I'm getting people for dancing, but not that. No.
But it's like, I get to a weird. Listen, women should be able to wear whatever they want, right?
course, yeah.
Right. But we all know it doesn't stop there. Okay. Then it gets into next thing you know, everybody's doing OnlyFans. They got 30 abortions. Their wombs are death camps. There we go, Johnny. Right. That's how it goes. Someone said to change it up to death camps. Not concentration camps.
Concentration camps got the double C's, the double K sound, concentration camps.
Yeah, but that's good for comedy. They
I know,
like
that's
the
what I'm
Cs.
saying. That's why I prefer that to death camps, I think.
Okay, so but you got freaked out by the concentration camp joke.
No, I didn't get freaked out. I remember you didn't say it. You were the one who got freaked out. And I was like, why didn't you say it? And then
Oh, I thought you didn't like it. That's what
No. I thought you were going to say a haunted house, remember? Because you didn't say it.
No, maybe it's a haunted house. Maybe that's better, but no, I think concentration.
I think concentration or death camp. Death camps is shorter. Concentration camps got double C's.
Yeah,
double
dude.
K sound.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? It's
hard to
just
decide.
interesting. So there I am. I do
So
Adam Carolla.
So you search Sam Tripoli on YouTube. You first come up with this backup channel we've created in case the main channel ever gets taken down. And that one actually got 3 times as many subscribers.
Three
even though
times as many for one I don't really upload to.
we haven't uploaded to in months. So you go down here. There's your JRE.
Yeah.
From 10 days ago.
Yeah.
That's another episode, another video from that channel we don't use from ages ago. There's a broken sim. Now that's from your channel, but your channel still hasn't come up yet.
Yeah.
And you have to scroll, how many pages is it before you get to... And this is logged into the account, by the way. We're logged into your account, and it still doesn't come up. I've tried it logged out. I thought maybe it was just our account, It's the exact same as this, no matter whether you're logged in or not. And your channel just never comes up.
Yeah.
It's shadow banned. Out of existence.
But dude, go to Jim Brewer. Okay, you want go to Jim Brewer.
What do you mean go to his page?
Go to his page. Look at Jim Brewer. Go down. Go
What
down.
am I going down to?
See, look at his special. Now look at where was he? No, these are his like super hits.
You want his latest videos?
Yeah. Go down. Look at some of the views this guy's getting. How is Jim Brewer getting 916 views? He's shadow banned. He's so shadow banned. It's unbelievable to me.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's
He's so funny too, man.
Dude, he's one of the best.
God, he's so funny.
Did you see this one with David Cross?
Oh, yeah, David Weiss, too.
Yeah, Weiss.
David Cross is so funny.
David Cross, but
he's
David
militant.
Cross.
He's a militant.
Yeah, but
angry,
he apologizes to Jim Brewer for talking shit.
Are you serious?
That's what he does.
Oh, here
on
it
the
is right
video.
here. Hold on. Like, I would love to see that.
Let me say that I don't know if people know this, but I, in some interview or something, I talked shit about you, took a cheap shot, and we met. I didn't remember this at all. I mean, I didn't remember saying this thing, but we were backstage at some event or some show we were doing or something, and you called me on it, and I was like, huh? And I thought you did it, and you had every right to react, in any way you wanted. But I thought you were very mature about it and very, I regretted it. And the way you responded to it made me regret it more than just like, no, I should have said that thing. Like I felt your the sting, and I felt shitty in a way that you're one of two people who really, by their response to something I said, made me feel just super shitty about it.
Yeah, so that's nice.
I respect that.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
What's so funny about him is because he got taken on some Me Too stuff, and then it turns out that chick is absolutely crazy.
David Cross did?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
You remember because some chick was like, you made fun of me. You made Asian.
Sorry.
I don't even know. But the point is.
I don't remember that, no, but I mean, it doesn't surprise
Johnny,
me.
I'm loving this Twitter broken sim where we can say, and we already got 1.1 thousand people
Million.
watching. I would love it,
Yeah,
dude.
can you
Dude, we
imagine?
would never get that on anything else.
No,
ever.
no, of course
Any
not.
place.
So
we're just hanging and banging.
And then I've logged out and gone to an account that's not subscribed to Sam Tripoli. And again, you'll see the same thing here. Just know that other account comes up, some other stuff. You don't even get the one broken Sam is what you get right there. We also should have by now, you should have by now gotten a silver plaque from YouTube for going over 100,000. Now,
Never happened.
I've investigated that directly.
Yeah. Oh, really? Johnny's done deep dives.
I have. I've contacted YouTube about it because at first, when you try to do it, they'll say you need to send us some identifying information, like your name and where you live. And stuff.
Okay.
I did that, and then they got back to me with an email saying that we don't meet their qualifications for it because of a number of possible reasons. But I think it's because our content is not in line with what they deem advertiser
Because
friendly.
we talk mad shit.
That's right. Yeah. Now,
Right?
It's the same reason they're shadow banning us. It's basically them admitting it in a different way there. But yeah, it's.
And here's the thing, Johnny, and it's why I have a problem with Mark Zuckerberg. Everything we talked about turned out to be true, right? And even if you want to get into the pedogate stuff, like how many of these blackmailing rings have to happen before you go, oh, maybe that's something. God, I love not being on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
This show's going to be so much better. I mean, you're going to have to go through and edit it if you do
That's
put
okay,
it. Yeah, it's so much better.
It'll just be later on YouTube, and fine. I'm fine with that because fuck you.
Take out all the stuff of pedogate. I have
'em,
friends
man.
of mine who are just like, oh, you believe pedogate? I go, Epstein, P. Diddy.
And the stuff, it just gets worse with P. Diddy. Every
Oh, it
new
just
revelation.
it just
like, dude, I keep getting ads now. Like, they think I was abused for attorneys.
Johnny, you love getting in those class action lawsuits.
Yeah,
Get
I do.
in.
I do, actually.
Johnny, just go with it. Just go with it.
How would
Johnny.
they know, honestly?
Yeah, Johnny.
pretend I got diddled, you know?
Johnny, you got diddled, but you still can't sing, so it didn't happen.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
That's exactly what happened, Johnny.
Let me just say, not being able to sing has not stopped a lot of people from having
Yeah,
successful
well, I
careers.
mean, Jennifer Lopez, that's the whole thing about her right now, right?
Did you see her on stage looking like a you know, just
Crying because, dude, that's the funniest meme somebody put out. They took a meme of that like, she looks like she's like in high school, and she's like, it's such an attention whore thing. Have you ever seen it on Instagram?
No, I don't.
Here, go. Oh, this is the best. We don't got to worry about YouTube. Keep going down. Keep going. It's so funny. It's the funniest.
How long ago was this?
Must have been, but everyone. There it is. There it is.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
so
She's
funny.
dancing. Yeah.
This is literally Jennifer Lopez at the Kamala Harris rally. She's like, "Ah." Johnny, I can't tell you how many girls in my high school were like, I almost committed suicide last night just to have people give them attention. I'm just telling you. Like, that's all she's just doing it for attention. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sad. I just gotta dance and film myself crying, dude. Look at her. She's wiping her eyes.
It's insane.
That's so hilarious. I'd love to know where she is right now. Does she regret this video like horribly?
You know, she also said, J-Lo said something interesting. Did you notice that she said she was talking about, like, she's been in the rooms where people were of the power brokers where they're making these decisions? I thought that was, yeah. That somebody's getting fired because she's reading a prompter, right? Which is even worse, dude. Like, you can't just riff. Like, if someone goes, Johnny, goes, Sam, say something nice about Johnny, okay? He's running for mayor of LAX. He wants to make a difference in his community. You still think that's a thing, huh?
Can you just go up? Can you just go up and say something nice? I'll go, here's something prepared. If the teleprompter goes out, I'm riffing. I'm just talking.
Yeah. Well,
okay, the teleprompter's not working because Johnny has no budget for the stupid ass campaign he's running. My God, if I couldn't win mayor of LAX, what makes Johnny think he can?
You're bringing us to Cardi B, of course, which she was on stage.
Oh
at
yeah,
a Harris rally, and the teleprompter went out, just like we were talking about. And it is one of the most awkward minutes you'll ever witness here. I will say though, I was just impressed that she could read. But
Johnny, I'm gonna tell you something, dude. Talk to Howie Dewey, man. He says so. His brother-in-law, basically, he's been with his girlfriend forever. Her brother, okay, used to do high-end security. Did for the Lakers, NBA players, all this stuff, right? He would get all these free shoes, bring them home, and then Howie would just put them on and keep them.
Nice. Okay.
And he'd get so pissed. He just recently passed away.
Oh.
You know.
Oh no.
So he told me he told Howie that Cardi B was the smartest person he's ever had to deal with, and that this is a Larry the Cable Guy.
That's interesting.
Act.
Because someone
She's a Larry the Cable Guy act of cum dumpsters, okay?
I tweeted that I was just impressed that she could read after this, because if you watch her Instagrams when she goes live and stuff, she sounds like a moron.
She's playing a character.
Well, a guy commented and said that she was like valedictorian of her community college or some shit like that.
100%.
Or had a 3.8 GPA or something.
She's playing a character.
Which is, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that, but like, I mean, because she's very convincing.
According to Howie, a guy that
that's amazing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She just like play retarded Puerto Rican chick.
She's the best actor ever. Then, but here we go. This is the most awkward minute you'll ever see. Her acting is strong.
1 second, guys. 1 second.
Taking her gloves off. Hands got sweaty is what happened right there.
Okay. So I don't take lightly the call.
That's the part she remembered of the speech is what happened.
So this is hilarious. So let me ask you something, Johnny.
Okay.
Let me ask you something, Johnny. Like, there's always these presidential elections. There's all these elections, and I'm being honest here, and I'm not looking for a particular answer outside of your honest answer. Mm-hmm. Does your life seem affected by these elections?
Not in the slightest. No.
Nothing. So you think your life just keeps going the way it is?
I do.
Okay, not number down, but like and again, thank you for the honest answer. Gas, a little more expensive. Do you think that has anything to do with who's the president? Immigration, has that affected you at all?
Immigration has in some ways affected me because there are farms back where I'm from who employ Mexicans, cheap labor. But I mean, we've had them help on the farm, like not as employees, but they've been through, like, you know, just doing, like, helping other people that were on the farm.
Do you catch and release them?
No, I mean, that, you know, honestly, most of them, the ones that I've seen are just like trying to make a living and send it back to Mexico.
Okay.
They aren't investing it here, though. I can tell you that.
Okay. So it affects you, doesn't affect you, sometimes affects you. Do you think World War III is a possibility, Johnny? Do you, honestly?
It's unlikely, I think, because most of the people in charge around the world are self-interested, and nobody would benefit from a true World War III right now.
So, but you think those are all things people think are happening?
I do.
Okay. So let's just say those are possibilities, right? There is things
They
that
are
work,
possibilities.
right?
Like there are chances.
We
yeah.
produce more oil than Saudi Arabia, but because the system take Saudi oil, in which they charge us ridiculous prices just to murk us. That's what they do. They just murk us. And we can get, that's a different show, but we get into it, how the price of oil is just made up.
Completely.
It's just a made up number. We extract more oil than Saudi Arabia. But because the banking cabal wants to control Mecca, they control it through that. Okay? They use the House of Saud. Anyway, so if you're running for president, why are you the people that you are bringing forward? Glorilla?
Was she really up there? Oh,
yeah,
no.
Glorilla. Someone named Glorilla.
See, I can hear in my head somebody at home going, Tony Hinchcliffe. What's an insult comic doing on stage at a rally?
Yeah, I get it, but what does Tony produce versus what she sings about? Right? Like what is, and listen, we talked about last episode, and you have people going like, why are you doing comedy at a Trump rally? Why are you doing nightclub act at a Trump rally?
Trump is entertainment.
We've already expressed,
Trump is entertainment.
I'm team Hinchcliffe.
Absolutely.
I'm fine with what he did.
Me
there
too.
are guys who are like, what are you doing at that? That was a horrible idea to do that. I'm not one of those people. I'm on team Hinchcliffe, okay? But what Cardi B, wet ass pussy, sings about,
unreal,
right? Like, what do you think about your base that this is who you present?
We still got 30 seconds. Let's listen to this.
I've been waiting for this moment this whole life.
So what happens here is she remembers, let's just go back just a second, because she remembers the first lines of the speech, and I think they might be frozen on the teleprompter possibly. So she starts to read those, hoping that maybe it'll jog her memory or that the teleprompter will move. And then you see her like, oh shit. She already taken her gloves off because her hands got sweaty. And then she realizes like, wait, I might need to vamp here. And so she just starts running through like the hype lines, you know, that she's got in her head. So let's check this out. This is kind of fun.
So I don't take lightly the call.
See, and she forgot.
Sorry guys, I'm a little nervous.
Mouth got dry.
I'm telling you, she's smart, man. She knows how to play people. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like,
I need patience over here. Patience, where are you, girl? I need patience over here.
Now she's calling for her assistant or somebody like that.
I mean, just vamp, man.
Well,
Hey,
she
guys.
finally, watch her realize
How
it. Here
you
she
guys
goes.
do it tonight?
Now she realizes it.
How you guys do it tonight? Are we ready to make history?
It's so awkward.
Are we ready to make history? Are we ready to change these 4 years? No. Are we ready to change the next 8 years? Because we're going to make sure we have Kamala Harris in office for 8 years.
She says Kamala. Nobody says she's racist.
Yeah, exactly.
Weird.
Oh, they brought her phone so she could
read
see.
off the phone. Yeah.
It's so
Isn't that great?
hilarious, bro.
It's
There's
hard
nothing
watch,
is real. Nothing's real.
so you think her not being able to? You think that was a work? Her not being able to see the teleprompter or the teleprompter
I
being
do.
broken?
I think she's working it.
really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy,
Hold on one
that's
second, dude.
That's black pill, dude.
I'm real quick. I just
We are
want to see
live.
if Dana is available. Can she call you? Because the craziest part of this timeline we're in right now is Dana is becoming a conspiracy theorist.
Oh, really?
It's crazy.
I'd be surprised to hear that.
Yeah, 100. I mean, she's still running back to MSNBC, but Diddy has woken her up.
No shit.
Diddy is the event. Diddy is Dana Marshall's 9/11.
Amazing.
It's like, whoa, what's going on here?
Because I guess she had like inside knowledge of the music industry, right? So she would have seen like, all these industry players and stuff at least, and probably putting the pieces together in her own head. Should we do the ad real quick?
Yeah, do the ad. Do the ad. Johnny's hi and welcome to John. Oh, dude, we forgot to do hot topics.
Hot topics is the election.
Hot topics.
Hot topics.
Johnny's gonna do an ad read. Let's see how it goes. Bang bang pow.
Hold on, I got to pull up the website here. We're going to talk about Kalshi. They are a new sponsor to the show, and we love them. I've been very active on Kalshi personally.
Johnny gets in it, dude. Johnny,
Big time.
all the sponsors, Johnny gets in it and makes big bucks. No whammies.
Oh, look at the movement on the election. So, Kalshi is a market where you can bet on different outcomes. Like you can bet on, for example, what the Rotten Tomatoes score of The Witcher will be for the next season, or who's going to win the presidency. And last night, all of our friends were texting because Kamala Harris charged into the lead briefly in all the betting markets. And on Kalshi, she was up by like 3 points. And now it's swung hard, aggressively back the other way. Donald Trump is 10 points clear over now at 55-45. Let's see. Again, I'm excited to tell you about Kalshi. It's the first legal...
Johnny, you are so excited to talk about Kalshi. It's really unbelievable how excited you are.
It's the first legal exchange where you can trade or bet on any event. Kalshi just got approval to list markets where you can trade on the outcome of the election, making it the first legal place to trade on the election in 100 years. Kalshi has markets on who will win the presidential election, who will control the House and the Senate. These are things we mentioned before. Who will win swing states and more. Like I mentioned, the Rotten Tomatoes scores of TV seasons. Anything you can think of, really. Right now, Trump and Kamala, like we said, it's 55-45, meaning if you place a bet on either, you're getting close to doubling your money on either one. They've already facilitated more than $1 billion in trades. The elections markets are now live to trade. You got to get in there fast, though. You can sign up using our link. That's Kalshi, KALSHI.com/broken. And the first 500 people there who deposit $50 will get a free $20 credit. Think about that. A free $20 credit. Again, I will just run through the website briefly. They got all the political stuff, if that's your thing. But if you're not into politics, you can go down to culture here. This is the tab. The wicked Rotten Tomatoes score. You can go on that. The red 1 Rotten Tomatoes score, you can make trades on that. Above 45 is now at 57%, and then below 60 is 38%. Let's see. Who will be the Billboard's number 4 pop star of the century? Anything you can think of. Billie Eilish has a number 1 album before 2026, if you're a big Billie Eilish fan. Again, anything you can think of, go to Kalshi.com/broken. That's Kalshi, KALSHI.com/broken.
Thank you, Kalshi.
I got your birthday present here.
Here we go. It's birthday present time. Just give me the birthday. Give me the present. Give me the birthday. What is Johnny?
Happy birthday, Sam. There you go.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you, Guy.
No, Guy.
Thank you, Guy. Thank you, Guy.
Will you just open it?
I'm opening it.
This is what live. There's always problems with live.
I love live, dude. We're crushing it. It's just right now the sound's jacked. What is this, Johnny? M Leaf. Okay, 2003.
2023.
Ooh, Johnny, what did you get me? Ooh, oh my God, Johnny. Oh my God. Johnny got me a Patrick Ewing freaking card.
It's autographed, and there's a piece of game-worn jersey, the champion logo from his jersey in there.
Johnny, what?
1 of 2 in the world.
Wow, Johnny, is this the greatest gift of all time? Johnny, can I power rank the greatest gifts?
Okay, go ahead.
My children, Patrick Ewing card. Okay, that's it. That's it, Johnny,
That's
and
cool,
it's
right?
really close. It's really close. And who knows how this ends? And they could turn 18 and hate me, and I'll be like, "This is my greatest gift."
That's
Thank
cool.
you,
That's
John.
actually the logo from the jersey he wore during an actual game. So
Wow, Johnny.
Those old champion jerseys.
That's why we're winning, Johnny.
That's cool,
why-
right?
Yeah, you have a great heart. I don't know where to put this. I kind of want to put it here, but
take it home with you if you want.
I think I'm gonna put it in the home studio so we can always see it. And I'm sad though because if I keep it open, then the blue light's gonna run out of power.
Yeah, it'll eventually run out anyway, I'm sure. But
It's the best, Johnny. That's the best. That's why you're Johnny's my best friend. Such a good motherfucker. God, we got to figure out this thing because
we'll figure it out.
I really do
I bet
love
you it's
live
something to
stream.
do.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I love live streaming Broken Sim too, and then we can clean it up later. You got to listen to the live because that's where the magic happens. That's what the danger is.
It's so dangerous that you can't fucking hear it.
Yeah, so dangerous.
Oh boy.
Dana said she can't right now. Oh, come
She's
on.
big timing us. We're getting big time
Johnny,
by your own
Dana,
girlfriend.
why are you big timing us?
Your own girlfriend big times you. That's rough, dude.
What do you got? Walk the exterminator around?
What does that mean?
Because we're constantly hearing shit in the walls, and they keep
really?
telling us there's no rats. I'm like, then we're getting haunted by some tweakers. Okay, there must be tweaker magic going on here because we're hearing weird sounds and they're laying traps everywhere. Nothing.
Nothing, huh?
We had rats a long time ago. Nothing now.
You can hear them though.
And it's the only thing are the Jewish gypsies next door. That's
Squirrels,
it.
maybe?
Singing hallelujah all the time.
What, they really sing?
They're
that?
singing hallelujah.
Those don't sound like gypsies.
I don't. Yeah, they are. Gypsies can sing, Johnny.
No, but they don't sing like hallelujah. That's like Christian stuff, right?
I don't know, man. They were playing it. Dan's like, because we listen to Sirius radio, the music on our television when Dana's just hanging out.
You said they're Jewish gypsies, is that what you said?
Jewish gypsy. Well, I'm calling them Jewish gypsy. I don't know if that's their official thing. I don't know if they go to a census and be like, okay,
Jewish gypsy? Yeah.
Jewish gypsy. I don't know if they do that.
Is that easy to get in colleges if you're a Jewish gypsy, or is that hard? Because you got the gypsy, but you got the Jewish part too. And
I mean that is hard, but you know the Jews run colleges, so they can get in.
Yeah,
They just
fair
got you got to drop that Jew part first. That's just how it goes.
Oh, I'm so pissed at fucking whatever's happening here.
What is
With
happening?
the audio. We shouldn't dwell on it though, because most of the people who hear this aren't going to hear it.
Yeah,
live,
most of them
so.
are like, "This is the best show I've
figure it
ever
out.
seen in my fucking life."
The only thing I can figure is it could be a USB overload. Let me unplug some USB.
Johnny, 2,000 people are listening to our horrible audio right now. Thank you to all 2,000 listeners.
God bless you.
God bless you guys and your 2,000 listeners listening right now. Yeah, over 2,000 people are listening. Johnny, I got to do. Did I talk about doing? We talked earlier, but did I talk about going on with Jimmy Dore and Tucker Carlson being there?
No, you said last we talked you were going on, and then I was like, "Are you going to mention George Webb?" And then you were like, "No, I can't do that."
I can't do that.
No, you're a nice person, and you don't want to make people uncomfortable.
I
totally
don't
relate
want to. That was a big moment for Jimmy Dore. That's not my style.
to that. I agree with you. That's the right thing to do.
People are like, "Oh, why do you press? Who do I have? Somebody like, why don't you press this person? Why don't you press that person? Because that's not my. Listen. If I get invited on somebody's show, especially a very big show, my job isn't like to be disrespectful. I that's just not how I operate. This show live on Twitter. Let's talk about it. What are we talking about? Jews running pornography? What do you want to talk about?
You're a guest.
How dangerous can we get?
You're a guest on something.
Johnny, can we power rank genocides? I always wanted to do that with you. Power ranking genocide.
Well, then you got to. It depends on what you mean by genocide, though, because you like to include all the Soviet victims in World War II, and that's not a genocide.
Johnny, shut your fucking mouth.
I know, but those were combatants. That died.
No, okay, we won't even include that. We go number one, the Michael Jordan genocides, Mao with 100 mil. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, sure.
Number two, Stalin. With like what, 50 mil?
Wait, what did you have as number one?
Mao.
Yeah, Mao's right. Yeah,
Stalin 2.
that's right. Yeah.
Okay, Johnny, here's where we're going to have, here's where the
Holocaust is 3 is the answer. but go ahead.
No, Holocaust is not 3, Johnny.
Let's hear it. Go on.
Number 3, possibly Bill Gates vaccine, 30 mil. 30 mil 30 mil. Number 2, 30 mil.
You'll have a hard time.
Okay, Johnny, what's your number 4?
Well, mine is going to be the Khmer Rouge in Cambodia.
Okay, how many is that?
That is, let's see, 2 million.
Nope,
Cambodia.
doesn't even fit. Doesn't even come in, Johnny.
Then the Armenian genocide.
No. I would love it to be high. I have. It's a mixed thing. I don't
5th.
want it to be higher, but I'd like it to be recognized.
6 is Rwanda.
Nope, Johnny.
Go on.
Number 4, King Leopold in Africa with 19 million. Okay, 19 million. And number 5. Who's your number 5, Johnny?
Number 5 is Armenian genocide.
No, number 5 is
Armenian genocide is number 5.
Bolshevik Jews on the Russian Christians. 10 million lost. And then number 6 is your precious Holocaust in Germany. That's how it goes. And that was today's Power Ranking Genocide. That was great, Johnny. Dude, that's so cute. You thought 2 million shows up in the top 5? We're worse than that, Johnny. George Bush comes in with 4 mil. He's right below whatever you think that German number is, okay?
Which is like maybe 3 to 4, something like that.
3 to 4.
I think, yeah.
So the Holocaust 3 to 4?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you ask most of the places that shoot straight will say like 4.5.
So
now.
Johnny
Nobody
just-
says 6 anymore. who's
Johnny
serious,
just said George Bush Jr. is Hitler. Thank you, Johnny.
yeah, you won't give it. Sure. Why not? Basically, anybody that's lined up behind Kamala right now is a.
Oh
bigger-
yeah, dude. That was my favorite new meme. Oh yeah. By the way, Johnny, I just totally got screwed on Instagram. I literally, Johnny, put up a picture and deleted it. After it was deleted, I got hit by Instagram. You post something we don't like. I go, I deleted it.
Yeah, I mean, how does that? I mean, if it was up for any period, I guess it's like, hey, I showed this girl my dick, but I put it away. You know,
Really?
It's
though?
still exposure.
But I took it down before they could say anything, and then they said it after. Right?
Yeah. So the girl you expose your dick to doesn't complain right away, but she complains 20 years later during Me Too.
So Johnny,
Is it still
here's the meme.
exposure?
Okay, here's the meme. Okay, it's a picture. It's a drawing, and it's like people at a desk. And then there's a doorway, and then the doorway in the corner, it's somebody looking in, but it says P. Diddy, right?
Okay.
Okay. And then it's a picture of someone's, a drawing of a naked butt. A guy is under it, okay?
Can you just send it? This is hard to picture, right?
Okay, let me see if I can find it.
By the way, have you? I heard this thing yesterday that there is something like 5 to 10% of the population that can't picture things in their mind. You know?
Yeah, they're called weirdos.
No, isn't that weird though? Like so there's a test you can do. Like close your eyes now at home and picture a red apple, and then there's a scale like 1 to 5. 1 is like just you see blackness when you're asked to picture an apple, and it's kind of confusing the idea of it. And then 5 is you see clearly like a red apple before your eyes. You know?
I can't believe I can't find
And some
it.
people-
It's the funniest fucking
Some
picture.
people cannot do that.
Dude, that's crazy to me.
What is your number?
Hold on, dude. I'm trying to find this because it's so fucking funny.
Live comedy, everybody.
Johnny, dude, listen. 2,200 people are enjoying this show, okay? So just chill out. Just chill out, okay? I'm going to try to find this thing because it's the funniest meme I've ever seen in my life. It makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. So I posted for 2 seconds. I got to take it right down.
That sucks. What made you realize it was going too far and to take it down?
Because there was a tiny drawn cartoon dick. That's why. And I'm like, oh, cartoon
Seriously?
dick's gonna get me in trouble. Take it down immediately. Immediately. And I took it down immediately. You couldn't even see it. And then it's like, oh, we got you. I go, dude, it wasn't even up. And this is the so who's that lady Khan? I might have been on another show, but Khan. This chick who works
Shaka Khan?
No, not Shaka Khan. It's another chick. She's the one that made it so companies have to put just a cancel button. There's no like come down. You can just cancel.
Cancel to what? What do you mean?
Cancel membership, cancel whatever.
Gotcha. Like a service or something.
So she's the one who did that. I want her to make it so these tech companies have to have somebody that you can call to talk to when they screw you.
What? Like even
if it's
customer
somebody,
service? What are you saying?
Like Bengal, hey dude, I just got dinged on something. I don't think I should be dinged on.
Social media. I got
yeah,
you.
social media. Like someone at Facebook or something.
Yeah, they're impossible to reach.
It's absolutely rude.
That's why I'm now litigating our shadow banning of the YouTube channel with YouTube, because I was complaining first about I had to be put in contact with them about the silver play button, that you're supposed to have gotten for your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying to push this shadow.
By the way,
thing,
guys, years ago, not just recently.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking maybe 6 years ago, 7 years ago. I mean, what are we talking about here? I'm just trying. It's not okay. I can't find it, Johnny, and you just can't vamp. What are you, Cardi B?
Well, no, you were talking the whole time. You do this thing where you vamp, but you want me to vamp, but you still talk during it, but you're not listening to me talk, and it makes it impossible.
Johnny, are you? Do you miss Peanut?
This pisses me off. I'm so angry about this.
I am too, dude.
So New York is essentially a fascist regime. If you think about it. And to me...
Johnny, define fascism, because no one seems to be able to do it.
It's the boot on your neck. That's what it is. If you want to know it simply, it's a boot on your neck. Anytime the government can push you around, it's really authoritarianism to me. There are myriad definitions, but it's not restricted to people like Hitler and those regimes. And New York because people have been over for years to the government there, they can essentially do whatever they want to citizens. This started, I believe, in 1861 when half of the states decided to step out for a while and the other half passed the income tax. And then it's been downhill ever since 1861. And it has led to a celebrity squirrel and a celebrity raccoon being executed by the state of New York.
Wouldn't you agree that's the most bullshit shit you've ever
It's
heard?
unreal. They broke into this guy's house, made him sit on his front lawn like he was a murderer or a sex trafficker or something, while they searched his house, and then they took away his two animals, saying they were a rabies risk. Now, what do you do to test them for rabies? Obviously, you kill them, according to New York. That's what they said. We had to kill them to test them for rabies. God, I hope they come back as positive for rabies.
What is it? Like, are you swatting people? Like, that's the craziest...
Yeah, and it was based on a call, an anonymous call.
No, but you know what the call was? From a woman who lived in Texas. It's just absolutely ridiculous.
Do we know that now? Oh, yeah. I didn't see that part. Okay.
But, Johnny, where was I going? This whole rant we went on is... I did Jimmy Dore, and I need somebody to cut this up, but Tucker Carlson's on, and I'm showing love. I'm showing a lot of love. And... So Tucker starts talking about how he grew up. They convinced him that we should have more women in office because they'll be kinder and gentler. Like they'll show more sympathy and empathy.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And he goes, that's not true at all. Like all the most thirsty bloodhawks, war hawks, are women. Like they can't stop wanting to send new, more destructive weapons all over the world. These chicken hawks have never felt war. Now, I never been in war, okay? But I also don't want war. I don't like war. I don't need to go to war to know war is bad.
Of course, yeah.
Right?
Of course, yeah. You got a brain. Yeah.
So I go, the reason I think it's like that is because most liberals, not progressives, most liberals don't want to run for public office, okay? They want to help on a local level, okay? They want to work with the homeless. They want to work with children. They want to work with the sick. That's what they like to do. Not that women can't run a business. I mean, I'm still waiting to be shown that it works, but I'm sure there is a business out there, right? And then on top of that, you take women. Women tend to move into do jobs that are empathy, nursing, teaching. Therapists are like 90% women. Like it's some crazy number. They move that
nursing.
They love to help. Not that they can't run a business. I have yet to see it, but they can. I'm sure. Now you're taking a liberal woman and you're like, she wants to run for public office. It's just not real. They're psychopaths. Nikki Haley, Kamala Harris, Liz Cheney.
They're killers. They're killers.
They're all killers. They're all murderers who've never felt violence before. And that's why they do what they do. So I told him that, he goes, you know what? He goes, you know what? You answered my question. You're right. That's exactly why. And I go,
Point Tripoli.
Got to cut that out, put that together. Bang, bang.
Is that out already?
Yeah, it's been out. I have to get somebody to cut it up. And
I want to see that.
So where he agrees with Sam
Tripoli.
Tripoli. I don't know the timing of the video.
We'll do it. We'll clip it and have it next time.
Okay. All right. The audio is fucked. Everyone just keeps telling us the audio's fucked.
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell you guys.
I mean, there's nothing we can do right now. The recording's clean, so it'll be fine in the feed.
You're just going to have to go back and listen to it, all 2,400 of you.
That's our great plan to get you to listen to.
Listen to it again.
Yeah.
Listen to it again. It's just crazy, dude. It's just nuts.
What else is going on? Election. It's hard to talk about anything else. It takes all the air out of the room.
I can't wait till it's over.
Did you see that? One of the things is...
Johnny, listen to me.
Go on.
Right now, there's 1.8 million people listening to Alex Jones and 2.4 thousand listen to us. So right now, between us and Alex Jones, there's 1.8 million people listening.
Imagine how many people would be listening if it didn't sound like shit, though. You got to think about that.
Yeah.
Probably 2.7. I don't know what to do if the test stream was fine. And
John, can I be honest with you right now? The Dodgers winning the World Series has somewhat black-pilled me to sports.
Yeah, it's fixed. Yeah, for sure.
Not that it's fixed, but I just thought my life would be changed more.
That they won like in that Mickey Mouse World Series like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, but that was a Mickey Mouse World Series.
And this one was
I thought
rigged,
my world would be different. I'd be living in a different time.
Well, that was pretty dumb to think that. Really.
Oh, really, Johnny? I just want to be loved, dude.
So Kamala has run kind of this centrist campaign. She's tried to act like she's like, did you see she refused to say what she voted on the prop that would make California tougher on crime? That would like really recriminalize.
She won't answer it?
Yeah, she wouldn't.
Which means she's against it.
She refused to answer. Yeah. So she's tried to do like to appear as though she's a centrist,
tough on crime,
but she's not.
She's not.
And here's an example. Anytime you hear behind the scenes reports about her, which are rare, they've really done a good job at keeping them from coming out. They reveal a kind of a radical tendency for her. This was a story I thought was really indicative of that came out from the New York Post like a week ago. Kamala Harris made intel chiefs hunt for anti-woke language in intelligence briefings. So what she did was she noticed that in a lot of the wires and the intelligence briefings, they were using. This is basically her quote. I'm paraphrasing, so not her quote, but it's a paraphrase of her quote. Adjectives that they would not use to describe men, to describe women, foreign leaders and stuff. And she was making them go back and just scrub that from all of the. That's what she's worried with her intel chief.
Give me an example of what you think. Like Vladimir Putin's got a fat pussy, like something like that.
Exactly. Yeah, they were saying that about Merkel and not about Putin. Yeah. Vladimir Putin's got some fat cans, doesn't he? No, they weren't. They were talking about Merkel and not him.
Goodell's got fucking DSL lips.
That's what she wants. She wants it to be like that. That's right. Yeah. So, let me see if I can find the quote from these people. Here it was. Okay. Soon after taking office, Harris reportedly had a problem with how 2 female world leaders were allegedly being described in intelligence reports, which she groused used. This is the quote now. Used adjectives rarely used to describe male leaders. This is the shit she's spending her time on.
Oh, so if there was something about female leader that would never be used for a male leader, she scrubbed it?
Like, yeah, if they would describe like a female leader as like emotional or something.
It's so annoying, dude. Yeah. It's so annoying.
That's the true her, though. That's the real her.
That is the real her. And that is somebody like again, like I said, I don't necessarily want Trump to win. I just need Kamala Harris to lose.
Kamala, that's even a new one right there.
Okay, Comma
Chameleon?
Yeah, Comma Chameleon. I need her to lose.
Great song.
I mean, this represents everything wrong with the world.
We just came up with a great political. I wish it wasn't over. Comma chameleon. You could put that song up because she changes her views all the time.
Chameleon.
But that might be too close to the song. We might get a takedown notice for that, Sam.
Well, it was that close to the song?
That close, yeah.
Man, dude, that either I'm a great singer or that band sucks. It could be one or the other.
It's Boy George, right? Isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I love that. We talked about this before, but how naive everyone was where they were debating whether he's gay or not. Yeah. I don't even know. I mean, dude, he looks like he pounds puss.
Yeah, dude. That's so funny. So this is that clip where she refuses to answer.
How did you vote on Prop 36? So my ballot is on its way to California, and I'm going to trust the system that it will arrive there.
Not the question.
And
I'm not going to talk about the vote on that because honestly, it's the Sunday before the election.
Yeah,
and
she
I
even says it,
intend
dude.
to
She says it like
create an endorsement one way or another around it. So,
I mean, dude, come on.
Listen,
That's pathetic.
Listen, if you're tough on crime, nobody gets mad at that.
No.
Nobody, not enough to shift. If you're not tough on crime, everyone gets mad at that. That's why you don't want to say anything.
Yeah, it's not like she's losing any of the Trump haters. They're all voting for
Johnny,
anyway.
why is all these Indians making runs at it? That's my question.
What does that mean?
There's all these Indians
Making runs at what?
Making runs at the highest office. They're making runs.
Who? Like who?
Like Kamala, Indian.
Shiva?
Vivek, Indian.
Vivek.
Shiva, Indian. Nikki Haley, Indian. JD Vance's wife, Indian.
Okay, she's not running for anything though.
Well, her man is.
What do you think of him?
What?
I'm kind of liking him as I hear him talk.
Well, I mean, like, I don't trust anyone at that position.
That's my question, yeah.
I mean, out of, let's say, okay, given we don't think he's for anybody but his donors, which is all of them.
Him or Dick Cheney, would you say?
Yeah, I mean, come on, dude. Come on. And we'll see what happens. I mean, he's got the best position. I'm telling you, dude, the next election, if there is one, it's going to be J.D. Vance versus Newsom.
Yeah.
That's what's coming up.
Because if we've learned one thing, it's that a woman cannot be president yet. Think about it. Trump had the highest unlikables, and he still
listen,
destroyed Hillary.
Here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. There's just basic things that drive each of the sexes crazy. Women hate getting mansplained to. They literally made a term called "Don't mansplain to me," which is us explaining to you what you just saw on television. And if you didn't want us to do this, you should stop asking us that.
Dude, I was at the movies the other night, and I watched. There's a line to validate your ticket, and that line was good 20 minutes long because I inside just couldn't bring myself to go to mansplain to the girl who was trying to get her ticket in there how to do it because there's just a line of women trying to do it, and you have to hold it like way down here. And I told Danielle, I was like, dude, I don't want to get into a whole mansplaining situation. So we just left.
That sad? Yeah. Helping someone out is now bad because you have a dong and she has a prison wallet. Okay,
yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So women don't want to get mansplained to. Guess what men don't want? We don't want to hear women talking sports. Okay, that's what it is. Well, we won't mansplain to you if you agree never to talk to us about sports on television. Right now, the NBA is hemorrhaging ratings. They've lost 50% of the ratings, and they're like, well, how are they doing? One, your product sucks. You've turned into a Y gym. It's just a Y. Nobody's running plays, okay? Two, you can't stop shoehorning women into these productions. Like literally the draft. Johnny and I, well, Johnny may not want to co-sign on this, but Johnny and I were just sending, look at who they had discussing the draft.
Yeah.
It's like 3 chicks and a bisexual dude. Like nobody wants to hear that. We want to hear people who played the game.
Of course.
That's what we want to hear. Talk about these picks.
And one like white nerd guy. Yeah.
Which is why the TNT thing works. And guess what they're trying to get rid of? The TNT show.
Are they? Oh no.
It's going to be their last year.
Oh, no. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Adam
it's the best thing
Silver
on TV, sports.
is garbage.
He sucks, dude.
That fucking vampire alien looking motherfucker
He's a politician.
is garbage.
He's such a politician. He's like a Podesta type, bro. He's just right in there with
and
that
it just
group.
keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse, and he just won't do anything. Like, what about the NFL, Johnny? What about the NFL? It's like no political shirts.
Oh, dude, I just tweeted about that. So if you don't know, the Buffalo Bills have a policy for their home stadium that you can't have political shirts. Now, I've never heard of that being enforced. And someone made a great point that I'm sure this happened. It was enforced right after they had the political fucking jingoism of the national anthem and then the flyover happens. And then they tell this guy he has to take off just a plain Trump shirt. Nothing offensive about it. Let me see if I can find the damn thing. Oh, shit, it's a stupid picture of me. Here it is. This guy right here is being asked to take his...
Again, it's an NFL policy that he cannot wear his Trump shirt in the first row. 100% false. 100% false. Right here.
It's not a Trump shirt. It's nothing political.
Nothing political. From the NFL cannot be worn at a building.
That is we're in a free country.
We're in a free country.
It's a free country.
Now, I'm fine with a stadium saying, hey, you can't do whatever they don't want, because, it's their property. But I guarantee you they're not doing this to people with Kamala Harris
I totally agree with that.
Of course, if you can even find somebody with a Kamala Harris shirt.
And hey, asshole in the mullet, wearing glasses. Okay? Let me tell you something. You're in a taxpayer building right now. The taxpayers paid for this. They can wear whatever they want to. Now, if the Bills don't want you to be wearing Ravens gear at the front, I can understand that. They do that in baseball all the time. You are running a black national anthem. So would you right now go out wherever black people are and ask them to sing the national anthem? None of them know the black national. Nobody knows. It's a made-up thing. It's Kwanzaa. The only people who celebrate the black national anthem and Kwanzaa are rich white people. That's it. Okay? Save it.
State of New York taxpayers committed approximately $600 million to that stadium, while Erie County contributed another $250 million. So taxpayers footed for $850 million.
I will punch you in your tits.
That's gendered language, Sam.
Okay. I'm assuming that guy's got bitch tits.
Yeah, so did you see Fetterman on Rogan at all?
It was very interesting to watch.
Why would you send that guy? I mean, he talks in just... Like, the words he's using are words, but the sentences don't make sense often.
It's just
and look at, did you see, this was the number one YouTube comment. Did you see this? It says, even a guy who suffered a severe stroke and barely understands English can sit down for 2 hours. Props, bro. That's,
I respect it, dude. Yeah. Kamala Harris, you guys got to tell me what the wins are. Tell me what the wins are. Just give me one win that Kamala Harris has had in the last 2 months. Something where went her way.
The debate. That's it. It's the debate.
Look up the Kamala Harris Donald Trump debate. Find the date on that.
You're gonna have to talk while I'm looking that up.
Okay. Oh, Johnny, did you hear that? Now it's coming out that the Algerian boxer Aman Keith is actually a male, like everyone said.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's starting to come out.
It was September 10th.
September 10th. Today is November.
Not quite 2 months. Yeah.
Oh, about 2 months. She hasn't had a victory in almost 2 months.
Crazy. Yeah. Wait, so you're saying that Algerian boxer was just a dude?
Yeah, it's coming out that he's a dude.
No kidding. Let's see. Huge row after Iman Khalif, Paris Olympics gold medalist, confirmed as male in leaked medical report. The gender identification of Iman Khalif, fucking ads. Ugh, has come under scrutiny due to leaked medical reports. In a surprising turn of events, the gender ID of Iman Khalif, the Algerian boxer who just won a gold in women's boxing at the Summer Olympics in Paris, has come under scrutiny due to a leaked medical report, according to the document which French journalist Diafar Ait Aoudia was able to secure. Khalif has internal testicles and XY chromosomes, hinting at a disorder called 5-alpha reductase insufficiency. Yeah, so she's got testes. There it is. It's over. She's a dude.
Unbelievable.
My balls go inside sometimes. That doesn't make me a woman.
Yeah, my balls, dude. I got hind tights, dude. I don't even know how I had kids. I really don't.
Really?
When I shoot a rope, I'm like, where did that come from?
Mine hang low, but if I get in a weird position, sometimes it'll just kind of disappear up in my body.
No, right now I'm trying to do No Nut November. It's not going well.
Oh, okay. How are you doing on your fitness challenge?
Not going well either.
I feel like I'm going to win that.
I know you are. But what am I?
Are you trying? Are you going to try that?
I'm trying, dude. I'm working out all the time.
Somebody said we should make it put more on the line because it's just a
so
fancy
Johnny,
dinner. Since
you're way ahead, you're like, let's up the ante.
I'm not way ahead. I'm down 2 pounds.
I don't know, Johnny.
Are you
I'm
down?
trying my hardest.
Would you say you're down?
No.
Oh no! Dude.
But I'm working out more than
fitness
ever.
things, though, this is some guy is going to be right again. He says it's pointless doing these things because we're not going to stick to them.
Okay, Johnny. You know if that
I didn't
just
say
hurt-
that. He
Fine.
said that.
Johnny,
He said that.
You want some? You want some?
He said
You
it. Don't
just
get mad
got
at
it.
me.
Okay, Johnny. Watch me fucking just crank it up and turn it out, dude.
I hope you do.
You know what I just did, Johnny? I said, "Is that Freedom Rock?" Well, turn it up. I'm about to turn it up, dog. You just got a world of pain coming, dude. Unbelievable that you
I'm
judged
glad.
me.
I didn't
You're
judge you.
so lucky. You just gave me this beautiful card.
That is cool, right?
I would lose it on you, dude.
It is cool, though, right?
It is so cool, and I'm gonna put it right there.
Okay. So have you seen how this is one of the just, according to the news, Boston.com, it's Bush League trolling. It's not. It's genius level trolling by these people who are finding folks who have Kamala Harris signs in their yard.
Oh, I love this.
And they're sending them these mailers that look legitimate. I'm just going to put it on the screen here. It's like a postcard with kind of official looking language on it. And it says, "Thank you for supporting Kamala. We are appreciative of you putting out a yard sign.
I love it.
But now we need your continued help. We will be moving," and then it's like a little fill in the blank thing to make it look like they're doing a bunch of these. From the country of Belize into your home on the 3rd of November. They will need food, toiletries, and transportation. Thank you, underline.
I love it, dude. And
it's
by
just
the way,
freaking people
Belize
out.
isn't that bad, right? I mean,
I don't think so.
If you had to take somebody,
Yeah, you
they're
would-
like, "We're gonna give you people from Iceland." I'm like, "Bring them,
Oh yeah,
bring those
Especially
White
if they're
Walkers,
ladies. Yeah,
yeah, White Walker ladies, come on in, dude.
that's never Iceland.
Yeah, your
people.
dick gets frostbite. Come on, let's go."
Nobody
dude.
leaves Iceland. And then you had these guys. Did you see those guys that were doing a prank of like dropping immigrants off at houses?
I love it, dude. Would they steal that from Ari Shafir and the Amazing
It
Racist?
really is. Yeah, yeah.
I feel like Ari. I feel like Ari should be in on this election one way or the other.
He broke a lot of ground. Yeah, you have to.
He's gonna quit. Did you hear that? He's taking a break, 2 years.
I did see that.
And word on the street is, and the streets are talking, Johnny, he might be moving to London.
London, really?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful city. I could imagine living there. But all right, here, check us out.
Dressed up like I work for Kamala's campaign, and now I'm gonna deliver immigrants to her supporters.
We are voting for you, don't worry.
Are you? Of course. We do have a surprise, if that's okay, just real fast.
You have a surprise?
We're looking for a place for them to stay. They just came across. They'll sleep on floors. I mean, they're not picky, you know.
We have like a 2-year-old, so
Hector's good with kids.
sorry, we just can't.
Could they just like sleep on your lawn?
They need a place to stay. They just came across.
My teenagers live with me.
Oh, that's fine. Hector, he was dating a teenager like a little bit ago, so
Okay.
they just came across. They don't have papers. You're in support of like the whole border situation, and we're just trying to get them a floor to sleep on.
We're a house of COVID.
You guys want COVID? They said they could survive it.
You don't have to say her name.
We work with her, so we know how.
You don't work with her either.
See that car? We have 3 dudes who just came across the border. We're trying to find them a home.
Find them a home.
Just say I'm voting for Donald Trump without saying it, okay?
That's a wrong attitude, mister. I said my vote is private.
So you're voting Kamala?
No. You said it again.
They really get mad about
And
you
they act like
mispronouncing her
that's a
name.
real like talking point.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, I'm done with you." Like, tell me you just are a regurgitating robot, then getting mad at the pronunciation
So
that
silly.
a fat man who's been divorced 1,000 times and then later on hit on a chick he just called a racist, told you to say. You're garbage.
Oh, that's so funny.
Again, Johnny, we should allow women the luxury to allow them to not have to pay taxes if they agree to give up the right to vote. We should say that for anybody. Anybody.
I would love to waive my right to vote. It
I
doesn't
would do
matter
it
anyway.
tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow.
It's a shame that we didn't do this last week, but you haven't weighed in yet on the
Oh my
D-Wade
God.
statue. People say it looks like not Forrest Whitaker. Well, what's his name from
The Matrix?
Yeah, from Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, for sure.
It looks more like him than Dwayne Wade, certainly.
Somebody said the guy that does the NFL bus, will you look up his work?
Okay.
He's the best. That's the guy. You could do anything. Just get this guy to do the faces.
And the guy who did this one said nobody could have done it better. The guy who sculpted that Dwayne Wade one, he said nobody could have done it better.
Yeah, I mean, so it's the jaw is too thick. The jaw's too thick.
Like, that's a great one. Look at
Like,
that.
look at that, dude. That's who you get to do it.
That's a perfect likeness.
That's who you get to do it. Look at that.
That's Gates right there.
Yeah, look at that.
It looks like the people. Yeah, you're totally right. That's the easiest one ever, by the way.
Yeah,
Jason
by the
Taylor.
way.
It's just no hair, no hardly
By the way,
any eyebrows.
does he look like the picture that they use when you don't use a profile pic?
Yeah, it's like when you're building a player in Madden.
Yeah,
He's
that's
like
it.
the default.
Yeah, look at that, dude. That nailed it. Nailed it.
Great. Let's see Favre.
Favre, perfect. That's the best one yet.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
you're so right. That guy's great. I don't know who we should give that guy some credit. Let's see. Who does the NFL bust? Who does NFL Hall of Fame busts? Blair Buswell is the lead sculptor for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Props to you.
Fucking
Real
Blair.
man of genius, Blair
Real
Buswell.
man of genius.
Mr. carves the fucking heads for the NFL.
Johnny, what was that? What did you
Remember,
just
there's
do?
like he'd do a little verse. It'd be like, Mr. Driver of the Coke bus. You know.
Oh yeah, I used to love that.
Well,
dude.
I can't remember the melody though, so I'm all over the place with
Johnny, we are so close right now to 3,000. We're gonna
3,000 people listening to this shit right here.
Yeah, listen to this shit. Johnny, stop saying
I'm talking
it's
about
shit.
the sound quality.
Unbelievable,
So
Johnny.
we already talked about the squirrel euthanasia, which just is infuriating.
It's so infuriating. I want to fight everybody.
We talked about the LeBron James race baiting ad that he posted on Twitter.
Oh
We
my
talked about that
God.
last week.
It's so hilarious, dude. I just can't stand these people who've been famous since they were 14 years old trying to talk about oppression. You literally have shoe-armed, you literally at gunpoint have gotten your son in, who is a nice kid, but should not be in the NBA. Shouldn't be in the NBA.
He's taking someone else's spot.
He's
That's the
taking
real problem.
some kid's spot. It's just sad. It's just really sad.
And they're warning us that conspiracy theorists
Intelligence
could cause some real
agencies
problems.
are warning of threats of violence in the upcoming election.
Oh, they want this
In a joint
so badly,
intelligence
dude.
bulletin, agents from the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security are warning law enforcement agencies that domestic violent extremists are seeking to terrorize and disrupt the vote.
Dude, they
Let's get
love
more now from
jerking off
NBC's
to
Ken
that.
Delaney. What more can you tell us about this warning, Ken?
Good morning, Anna. The FBI and the Department of Homeland Security are warning in this.
Do you see the lower third down there? It says extremists inspired by conspiracy theories.
I love it, dude.
Extremists motivated by election-related conspiracy theories, including beliefs in widespread voter fraud and their hatred of their political opponents.
Go to sleep, America.
Yeah, go to sleep, America.
Government's taking care of it.
Yeah,
no worries.
I mean, like, who are these people? How do you read this seriously? You're a piece of shit. Who are you? Jake Jackson?
And to be clear,
Is that Jake Jackson?
Who the fuck is Jake Jackson?
I don't even know. I'm just putting names
He
in.
looks like a Jake Jackson.
Anger and
Fucking
misinformation
Jake
that
Jackson.
could prompt.
Jake Jackson's even a little bit too cool of a name. Jake Jackson.
This guy's an asshole. Oh, dude, extremists who are pushed on by conspiracy theories. You mean like the Michigan governor, kidnapping,
totally.
where like 13 of the 15 people were feds? It's like ridiculous. I gotta go, Johnny.
Okay, let me see if we have anything else. We did the squirrel, the WNBA's.
Johnny, we hit 3,000 people watching live.
Yeah, let's
we
stop
appreciate
now.
it.
Now that we are going up past 3,000.
Okay, Johnny, I have to take my kids to gymnastics,
I'm
you
with it.
asshole.
SNL had Kamala on, and did you see the bit they had where Tim Kaine? It's like, can you identify this man? It's one of the funniest things they've ever done on SNL. Did you see it? The Tim Kaine thing on SNL?
No.
Oh, God. Let me just show that and we'll end with that. Since we're live, we can show that. It's one of the funniest bits they've ever done.
Is this from way back in the day?
No, they just did it. Now, they had Kamala on, which they shouldn't have.
Yeah,
shouldn't
which
have
is
done.
illegal.
It's not fair. Yeah. That's on public airways. But then they did this, which is one of, and they say it's actually to help Tim Kaine with name recognition secretly in his election. But check this out.
Welcome to.
Isn't that's so funny? I can't believe they did the police violence
But
victims thing.
that's what they should have been doing
Of
the
course
whole
it is.
time during Joe Biden. You see how funny that is?
Yeah, of course.
Because that plays to truth.
Yes.
They've been not playing to truth
Not
the
at
whole
all.
time.
No, I think they put that on there because they had Kamala on, and I think they probably felt a duty to kind of balance
Well,
it
they
a little
broke
bit.
they violated the fucking law.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, public airways, man. Anyway, this is a special live election kind of preview thing, so we're not going to go.
We're going to be
long, so-
live tomorrow. So what time should we go live on YouTube and everything? I think maybe around 4 p.m. Pacific. That way we'll get an understanding. Or should we go earlier,
Well,
Johnny?
okay, so I think that's about the time the
We'll
polls
do
started
cash
coming.
days at 1, bang that out real quick. And then we'll do at 4 o'clock, we'll do our hanging and banging.
Let me just see what time the polls start closing on the East Coast. All right, so the fucking ChatGPT. You have to talk a little bit.
Oh, Johnny's just freaking
all right.
vamping.
Let's see. I think they
Johnny.
start closing around 7. It looks like. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. North Carolina is 7:30. Most of the South is 7. Some of the deep South states 8. So that's like 5 o'clock here. I think 4 or 5. 5 probably would put us after a few states have closed. Like, okay,
let's do 4:30 because you don't want to go after someone closed.
Well, but okay, these are what have closed by the time if we went on at 5, Indiana and half of Kentucky would have closed. No, yeah. Okay, 4. Yeah, I'm down with 4. Yeah, okay, 4.
We'll do 4 o'clock.
There's like
tomorrow
5 states that would be in
live.
Yeah, I like that.
Live. We'll be doing it.
I'm just worried they won't have the results yet.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
Remember, it used to be, dude, as soon as the states closed, you knew, like, it was like, oh, here we go.
Johnny,
we got the results.
people are sending in bomb threats to the place that put down the squirrel. And you know what?
Good.
I'm all for it.
Good.
Stop acting like the government can do whatever it wants. People can't be upset. Okay? We're allowed to be upset. We lost a wonderful squirrel that a man who might be a gay porn star, possibly, okay? Raised on his own. They both love nuts.
He looks like Adam Kokesh a little bit, the squirrel guy. Did you see this, dude? This is a little bit rage baity, but it annoys me. So Cynthia Erivo is the woman who is the star of that new Wicked adaptation.
And she's black now.
Super annoying woman, though, generally.
Yeah.
Like, she's complaining.
Super annoying
She
woman.
complains about social stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And so,
as she's collecting fat checks. There's nothing worse than that.
So there's this iconic Broadway poster for Wicked that used to be everywhere.
Yeah.
When the show first came out, it's this. Do you see it,
Yeah,
Sam, here? Look at this.
Yes, I know
see,
that
her
one.
eyes are
Yeah.
closed. You
Yeah.
can't see much of this face either.
Yeah.
So they released a poster, a recreation of that for this, but it's not the same. You see her eyes are visible clearly,
Yeah.
and you can see most of Ariana Grande, who I find completely unappealing as an actor and in real life. Just a little
She's
too
hot.
Really? She's like a child.
She's
to me.
hot garbage, but she is hot.
So-
Johnny,
so-
don't say that. She's of legal age. I gotta go, Johnny.
listen, okay,
You've kept me here too long.
Now,
I have to go.
Just let me read
to
this here.
gymnastics.
Cynthia Erivo says this about that. She saw that. Okay, so a fan does an edit of it, right, to make it look more like the original poster. It's this right here. Look. See, they just covered her eyes a little bit and then moved the hand up a little bit higher. This is what Cynthia Erivo said about that. She said, "This is the wildest, most offensive thing I have seen, equal to that awful, what does it say? AI of us fighting." I guess they had an AI of them fighting or something. Equal to people posing the question, is your N-word green, I guess? I don't know what that means.
Is your N-word green?
None of this is funny. None of this is cute. It degrades me. It degrades us. The original poster is an illustration, in all caps, she says. I am a real-life human being who chose to look right down the barrel of the camera to you, the viewer, because without words, we communicate with our eyes. Our poster is an homage, not an imitation. To edit my face and hide my eyes is to erase me, and that is just deeply awful. How sensitive do you have to be to take issue with a fan?
Yeah.
Someone who loves
and
this.
your nose and lips are there, so we know which character you are.
Someone who loves this show. Clearly. Someone who cared enough to make
Johnny, I'm telling you this. You can say whatever you want about tinfoil hat. Listen, again, and I wish I would have brought this up earlier. We're so shadow banned everywhere, okay? And you go, Sam, you're full of shit. You're just not good enough, really? Because an 8-year show just shot up to the top 50 in comedy podcasts on Apple Podcasts, which is the one thing that doesn't censor.
Yeah.
There's no censorship.
Broken Sam was up too, yeah.
Right? So it's the only place where there's no censorship. Twitter right now, we have 3,200 people watching.
Listening to this staticky ass audio.
Listen to the staticky ass audio, okay? The reason that I think, are still hanging and banging, bang, bang, pow, is because every day we're like, what do the listeners want? How do we make sure our listeners are happy? We follow the golden rule of business, which is the customer's always right. This is not how you run a business. You do not shit on your fans. You don't do it. That's not how they pay your salary. They buy your tickets. It's just like the WNBA shitting on people trying to negotiate when they got $40 million in a hole.
They lost money again.
It's like, what are you doing?
It sounds like the owners are getting fed up with it too.
As they should. Stop shitting on. Dude, you have a golden ticket and you guys shit on her the whole time?
Yeah.
I can hear Morgan Murphy yelling at me right now. But it's just true. You hear quote after quote. You can't hide that shit. Johnny, you need to go to samtripoli.com. You need to check out my dates. I'm going to be in Tulsa. Tulsa, please buy an effing ticket. Okay? Please buy some tickets. Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Looney Bed the 14th through the 16th. Going to be in Tampa on the November 6th. Then I'm going to be
December 6th.
December 6th. Then I'm going to be in Mexico. Then I got a bunch of dates coming up. We got Phoenix, Arizona coming. We got Batavia, Illinois coming. We got Columbia, Ohio, Pottstown, Morristown, Bang Bang Pow. Tripoli's bringing it. Guys, and then the new comedy, the new Chaos Twins is coming. The brand new Chaos Twins are coming. It's second issue. That will be, yep, that's it. I got to fix the landing page too. But grab your tickets. Grab your issue now. We're going to sign a bunch of them.
That guy, Paranoid American, is great, man. He puts out some great stuff.
And
Follow
dude,
him
we're
on
still
Twitter.
working on the animation. Just trust me, I'm going to do it.
The animation?
Animation. Please shut up, Johnny. Okay? And that's it, dude. Buy tickets. Check out my special. Johnny, I figure outside of the audio, which is a big deal, that this was a smash hit.
I think so, too. If you've listened this far, I want to give you a little teaser, too. We're going to have one of my favorite YouTubers and just favorite people in general to produce content, Van Neistat, on the show on Broken Sim here pretty soon. So if you know who that is, guy of great man skills, he's going to perhaps help Sam a little with his man skills, give him some suggestions.
Johnny, we're doing pretty good. It's we have the same amount of people listening to Dodger talk on who they're going to sign. So we are winning.
Nice.
Thank you, guys.
We beat the Dodgers. Nobody else could.
This is the first time ever we did a Broken Sim live. It was hard because I didn't have a lot of stories to talk. But, you know, we'll wait a week. Daddy
We
will
still did
listen
90
live.
minutes, so yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Johnny.
Word at the end of the show for the people listening.
Dodgers world champions! Bye, 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 bye.